My titties are low thanks to gravity.
Yay! A personal anecdote.
Can we just also say we don't actually need gravity? Like, we actually don't need it.
What do you mean that we don't need gravity?
What if it was never invented?
Invented by who?
Sir Isaac Newton.
Isaac Newton created gravity?
Who created gravity, babe? Dan.
What do you mean we don't need gravity? I'm curious about that
We just
statement.
don't need it.
But like, what do you mean?
The moon doesn't have gravity.
Oh boy.
It does.
Literally don't know what you're talking about. Like,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
literally checked out of this conversation.
Who cares about space and gravity?
Literally, who does though?
Who cares? We don't need gravity.
I have no interest in gravity.
I just feel like it's important to understand the world you live in, that you have to know what gravity is.
Okay, well, you should know Sutton Foster and you don't know her, so what?
You're right.
Musical theater icon legend.
I feel like gravity has more relevance in our daily life than
all Gravity's award show. Like nobody cares. No one's giving out awards for
this
gravity.
conversation about gravity.
I can't believe you're such a nerd that you care this much about gravity. Nobody cares. I don't care. Audience doesn't care. Nobody in this room cares.
Wow.
I'm over this.
Okay, let's go ahead.
Oh my god.
Let's burn. We're almost there.
Yeah.
Okay, the hour's almost up. Thank God.
You've just hung the fucking phone up on us. So I want 2 tubs of garlic before I go fucking mental. I've just had to fucking run all the way fucking home.
So what? Tell me then! Are you a fucking... Are you a puzzle master or what? Stand back. I am back! Saw your head out, you fucking idiot.
You're not doing yourself any favours.
You're not doing yourself any favours either. So what have... Don't touch me! Don't fucking touch me! What have I done? What have I done wrong on this fight? What have I done wrong on this fight? What have I done wrong on this fight? I'm out of your face. What have I done wrong on this fight? What have I done wrong on this fight? You haven't got an answer. You're absolute muppet.
I told you.
What?
You're not listening.
What? Tell it again. Tell it again.
I'm squaring up to crew.
I'm not squaring up to nobody. I'm not squaring up to nobody. I'm asking you, what have I done?
Get so close.
Well, what have I done?
I just said.
Well, tell me. No. Don't touch me. Don't fucking put your hands on me. You can fuck off with your little phone. That's a good
Wow, watch the dog. Oh my god. Oh look, the dog is running after them. Oh my god. What the fuck? Come.
If you need to call my father, if you need to call whoever, you can make the call. It's not an issue.
No, the department who are doing the check, they're supposed to do it. It's not in our power, so we cannot call anybody. We call.
So you guys don't verify. You guys can't cash the check, and I'm at the bank.
If the department tells me no, we cannot, and the department tells us no, so we cannot.
Okay, so is that the reason why she was able to confiscate my check?
No, she needs to keep the check for further investigation to see where it came from.
Okay, well, she just told me that she does not confiscate checks.
She didn't
but
tell that.
She just said that. She just said that. I have it on recording of her just saying that. I said, do you confiscate the checks of everyone who comes in here? She said no. I said, so why did you confiscate mine?
Yeah, because the back office need to investigate more on that check.
Okay, but if that's the case, then why don't you confiscate the checks of everyone else who comes in here? You don't want to cash the check because it's a $30,000 check, and I'm black, and you're telling me you can't verify it.
Also, delete the recording, please, because you're not allowed. You're in the bank and you're not allowed to record things.
I'm not deleting any recording unless you're going to come take my phone and delete it for me. I'm not deleting anything because you don't want to be held accountable. You know that I can sue you for racial profiling, right? Because she just admitted on video she does not confiscate checks of people who walk in here, but you took my check. So what's the reason? If she doesn't confiscate, I'm not a child. You don't have a right to confiscate my money. Okay, so I'm telling you, why don't you call the person who sent me the check, my father?
She has to leave the branch now.
Who has to leave the branch?
We're closed already. You have to leave the branch now.
Okay. When you see yourself on the internet, don't be surprised. When you see yourself on the internet, don't be surprised. I don't have to.
There it is. You can see it. Okay, folks, get to your safe place. We've got a definite tornado that is moving northeast. Looks like it's in the lower 9.
Can we move that camera and track it as it goes?
There we are. So it's really racing. You can see some rotation around the main tornado. This looks like a wedge tornado. Now maybe lifting a little bit. Another spinning around it. Folks, this is something I hoped I would never see. That EF3 that we had February 7th, 2017 caused so much damage.
Right over New Orleans East?
Right. Let's go to our storm tracker, and I want to see the reflectivity, have them side by side if I could.
We will have Alex Stein, I believe, and then after him will be Brandon Lee. You can unmute yourself.
Aloha. Thank you for having me, guys. I'm calling from Dallas, Texas. I want to tell you guys, really, the mayor should be ashamed of yourselves. I got injured on the YPO Valley Access Road on my honeymoon. We were staying at the Hilton Grand Vacations on a timeshare. And what was supposed to be the best vacation or the best trip of my life with my wife ended up being the biggest nightmare of my life. We got hit by a rock, and I'll be honest, I had been drinking, I had been doing some other stuff. I ended up getting charged with a DUI, and I was also had some cartilage damage on my left side. While I was in jail, my wife, not knowing anybody, trying to call a bail bondsman, trying to get me out of jail, somehow the tow truck driver takes her back to my hotel, ends up having an affair. She ends up ruining her whole marriage. Now her and I are going through a total legal battle that I could.
Alex, this meeting is specific to the road closure.
Yeah, this is why, because your bad roads is. Listen, this isn't the first time y'all have had an accident on this road, and because of your bad roads, that's why this happened. So I don't want to be muted. I want my 2 minutes to talk. I need my 2 minutes. Quit muting me. Yourself. You guys are a bunch of dumb Hawaiians. Know how to fix the road. You guys are all a bunch of idiots. Don't even know how to fix the road. You got people hitting it, and now you're driving down the road. You got to, because you guys are all a bunch of imbeciles. You don't even know how to drive down the street.
For that, we tried to get him off a little quicker, but you know, I think that's a perfect example of what we don't want to see tonight. And you know, I saw a lot of smiling faces, and we can all agree that we might not agree on the road closure, but we can certainly agree on that type of behavior not being acceptable here. And so just want to bring us back together as Ohana, and let Sharice get back to calling folks who are coming with respect and aloha for our place.